Hello everyone! Okay, so it is a new day and we are on to part 2 of my fabric haul from Paris. Okay, so this is all fabric from Pretty Mercerie. Part 1 is linked down below. It's amazing. Part 2 is even juicier. And I cannot wait to share everything with you. Before I get started, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell if you want to be notified when I have another video. Because I have fabric hauls, I have sewing, organization, and tips. I have pattern reviews, I have makes plans, I have what I've been sewing, I have makes plans results, and photography videos, DIY videos. Anyway, I could go on. Let's proceed and I will see you in a bit. Okay, so let's get started. I have a couple of fabrics to share with you and a lot of patterns to go with them. And these are just suggestions. This may not be what I end up doing. We'll just have to see. Okay, we're gonna get started. Today we have kind of like a blue and red theme. I will hold them up real quick. Ugh, with all the patterns on top of them. Okay, first one is this beautiful like blue paisley looking fabric. So this fabric is so beautiful. Like, I don't know what it was, but it kind of reminded me of Liberty of London. Plus just the hues are like so vibrant. I just really loved it, and I have some really good ideas for this. I'm gonna start, I think, with my most favorite one. It's a pattern I've made before. It's the Thea Boho sleeve shirt by Liberty Fabrics. It is gorgeous. It has 1 million views. The view that I'm thinking in particular for this one, possibly view B, but I'm a little hesitant because the last one, I will pop up a picture of it that I made out of this pattern, is also blue. It's a little different shade of blue, but it's also blue. So I'm like, maybe I should do something different. But view B is so different from view C, which is what I made out of the blue fabric. So I don't know. I think it would be really gorgeous as view B or view E with some lace or something. It would be very over the top and it would need like a very simple bottom, but I still really like it. So that is one option. Another option is Mccall 7978. I'm kind of leaning towards this option actually, because I think I would make either view B or view A. Really like the deep V-neck, the way the buttons are. I even like view C because it's kind of almost like a corset. So the Mccall's patterns are a little bit harder to fit because I have a little bit bigger of a shoulder width, and so I have to make like kind of a bigger size to adjust for that. But then the bust is a little bit bigger and the abdomen area is a little bit bigger, and so it would kind of take a lot of fitting to make that one, but I think I could do it. I've made plenty of them before. Also got this new pattern from Delphine Morrisette, and it's the tangerine blouse, and I will pop up a picture of that one. It is beautiful. It's got a beautiful sleeve detail. I actually think that would be a really good top out of this fabric. So if I can figure it out and get around the French, because it's a French pattern, I think I might make that one, and that one would be gorgeous. Okay, so another fabric, let's move on. This one has some red, and it is a viscose rayon fabric. It is this beautiful red, and it's pretty much a white background. It's not really off-white, it's pretty white, and it's got this beautiful red flowers that I absolutely love. My first thought was this Apolline Patterns Lola Blouse, which I have made before. I made the one that has a low back in the back. I will post a picture of it, and it was polka dots, and I also added like a cap sleeve. I think for this I would want like the long sleeve just to kind of transition me me into like a nice night out in the fall or the winter. And then I would definitely do the low back again. I'm really leaning towards this. I think that this would be a really good option. Also make a beautiful dress. This pattern is also a dress pattern. I think also the Hillary top by Tessuti patterns would be really beautiful in this. I typically don't go with like a peplum kind of bottom for my tops, but I think it'd still be beautiful. Also be awesome if I just extended that a little bit and made it like a midi dress. I think that would be beautiful as well. Also think a good old blouse from Republique de Chiffon called the Hedwidge blouse is a blouse I've made before and that I absolutely love. I think it would be a beautiful blouse. My fallback, like default garment is just a blouse. It's always beautiful. I love button down detail. Also think on the skirt, I guess in a skirt, it would make a beautiful Justine skirt by Ready to Sew, which is a free pattern, and I love that pattern. I don't know if it would be that great as a skirt because it's got just red and white, and I don't know how much it would match with, but if you really wanted to make a skirt out of it, I think it would be beautiful as a skirt. So that's that fabric. We kind of sped through that one, but it is beautiful, and I love it, and it is very drapey. The next fabric is also drapey. It's a little bit more of a summer and spring vibe, but it is this beautiful like blue with these little daisies on it and like a mustard center to the daisies. Just so beautiful. I really like the blue on this. It's just gorgeous. If I was going to make this as like a summer spring item, I would kind of lean towards the Seamwork Catarina dress. I've had this pattern for like forever and I've been wanting to make it, and I keep like passing it by, but like I really think I would like this, and so I want to make it at some point, and I think it would be beautiful in this fabric. Also, this new pattern that I have, the Makyla Creates Duo Dress and Blouse. I think that it would be a super beautiful blouse, also beautiful dress. I don't know if I have enough for the dress, but the blouse would be perfect. But if I made the dress like some brown lace-up boots and like a hat and a scarf, oh my gosh, it would look so good. I would totally wear that in the winter, like no questions asked, even though it has daisies on it, because I don't care, and I think it would be beautiful. And I think that the blue is kind of like a summery blue, but it can also be a winter blue. Like, I don't know, I think it has like the potential to be in several seasons. So I mean, I'm not really a stickler for whether something looks like it's fall or winter. I just kind of go with it. So I think that that would be a really good choice. The last fabric, oh, I'm so sad it's the last one. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite. Oh, I can't wait to show you. Okay, before I show you, it is kind of like a linen-y cotton. To be honest, I don't really know because all of the fabric descriptions are in French. So, and I haven't really bothered to translate them. I just buy it if I like the print, and I'm just surprised when it comes in. Because I know I can make something with it no matter what kind of fabric it is. It doesn't really matter. So this feels like a linen cotton to me, but I'm not sure if that's exactly what it is. But look at this beautiful fabric with the hearts and like a beautiful like texture, kind of like a linen texture. I don't know if you can see it, but it's so pretty. It's just kind of like got this grain that you can see. I think I have 2.5 meters of this. I have so many ideas for this. First of all, the Tasha blouse by Lenaline Patterns I think would be beautiful for this. It has like these beautiful pleats, and it's like a good color to make that blouse out of. It's got a little bit of structure, but this also has some drape, so I don't know if it would have enough structure for that top, but I love that top and I've been wanting to make it. And I kind of, since it's such a busy top and has so many pleats and like so much volume. I was kind of thinking more of a simple fabric, which this would be perfect with some jeans, like dress it down. Oh my gosh, I would love that. I just love dreaming. Also love the new Simplicity pattern. It's S9145. It is a skirt pattern. I would probably want to make view C with the slit, pop on some leggings in the winter, wear some boots. I would love that. Probably it would lend itself more to a summer garment if I made it like that, but who knows? I can mix and match anything, and I do it, and people probably look at me strange, but that's fine. Also, think that it would make a really good, I don't know if you guys have heard of this pattern company, Louis Antoinette demoiselle dress with sleeves. It kind of looks like this. I will zoom in here. I think I went on their website the other day and I couldn't really find what I wanted to find, and so I'm not sure if they're selling the patterns anymore, but anywho, it would be a really pretty dress with kind of like this circle skirt, and then it has like a little poof sleeve that's long. I think that would be beautiful. Also, I think that this pattern, which I brought up like 1,000 times, would be really good. It is the, sorry, I shouldn't have zoomed it in because I'll pop a picture up, is Vogue 9371. I think that View E would be so cool in this fabric, like super cool. It's a little bit drapey possibly for this pattern, but I still love the idea of it. But I already have fabric from Hearts Fabric that is set aside, that is like this Japanese cotton that is got these beautiful flowers, similar color, a little bit more mustard, and I don't know if I'm willing to part with the idea of making this with that pattern and replacing it with this fabric. So we will see. That is not a new, it's not a super new fabric, it's fairly new, but I wanted to pop it in because I wanted to share the fact that I'm kind of struggling between the two. I think out of all of these, this Tasha blouse that I mentioned in the very beginning is probably my favorite for this pattern, for this fabric, excuse me. Piled up that I have to now put away. You'd be like, what in the world? But that was so much fun. I love it when I do a fabric haul because again, it means I've bought fabric and I love fabric. I cannot wait to make some garments out of these, and you guys, we need to be able to go more places very soon, because if I make all these beautiful things and I have nowhere to wear them, I am going to be so depressed. So I will rock it with my mask and maybe even make a matching mask. So that's pretty much it. If you like this video, again, hit the subscribe button down below and the notification bell if you want to be notified when I have another video. Hit the like button if you like this video so other people can find it. Let me know if you have any questions. Again, the website is Pretty Mercerie. I will put a link down below. Shipping is not too bad. I know you guys are all thinking that. I mean, it's a pretty hefty price for shipping. It's not like $20. It's more along the lines of $50 or so. But the sale was so good. If I divide the shipping into the amount of meters that I bought, it's really not that many dollars on top of the meters of fabric that I bought. And if you divide it per meter, which I have done, it does not add that much per meter, and the fabric was on such a good sale. I still feel like I saved money, and I love the fabric so much. You cannot replace fabric that you are in love with. If you're in love with something and you try to find something similar somewhere else, for me, it never works. I just have to buy what I love and move on, and it really helps me avoid buying fabrics that I like semi-love. I just wait until I absolutely love it. Anyway, I digress. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. I hope you leave me a comment below on what kind of videos you would like, any questions you have, or if you just want to say hi, and I will talk to you later.